guys, how are you? I hope you all are healthy. Wow, it's already in 2021. I hope that in this new year, many good prayers will be answered. Amen. Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. My name is Amalia Khairunnisa, and you can call me Amal or Amel or whatever makes you comfortable to say, like "Hi girls" or "Hi friends." But don't call me baby. Okay, this is the first time for me to make a podcast, and today we will discuss something that was quite shocking in 2020. Wow, what is it? Do you know what is it, guys? Yes, right. It's about Corona. As we already know, Corona is the name of a virus which the virus will attack our immune system. And that's very dangerous, right?
Virus corona atau COVID-19 masih terus dalam pantauan pemerintah Indonesia. Indonesia menjadi kawasan yang berpotensi terpapar virus corona karena banyak jalur tikus di berbagai perbatasan negara. Meski hasil pemeriksaan terbaru dari Kementerian Kesehatan masih mengatakan negatif, jalur masuk perbatasan yang jarang dijangkau pun harus tetap diperhatikan untuk memastikan bahwa virus corona tidak masuk ke Indonesia, mengingat Indonesia berpotensi terpapar virus mematikan ini.
If the virus has invaded our bodies, we will tire easily, have no appetite, and eventually we will get sick. Even so great, this virus can cause death too. In Indonesia, more than 1,000 of people have become victims of this virus. In fact, with this virus, everyone must limit their activities. No more crowds, overcrowding, or anything to attract a crowd.
Kita beralih ke informasi selanjutnya. Berdasarkan data yang dihimpun oleh Satuan Tugas Penanganan COVID-19 per hari ini, 10 September 2020, penambahan kasus COVID-19 Indonesia menjadi yang terbanyak sejak pertama kali dilaporkan. Terdapat penambahan kasus sebanyak 3.861 kasus, sehingga total kasus COVID-19 Indonesia adalah sebanyak 207.203 kasus. Kemudian penambahan kasus sembuh sebanyak 2.310 pasien, sehingga total kasus sembuh adalah sebanyak 140 27.510 pasien. Sementara itu kasus meninggal dunia juga bertambah 120 orang, sehingga total kasus meninggal dunia ada 8.456 kasus.
Well, so, because crews are not allowed, the government has asked to close places that are thought to invite a crowd, such as malls, cinemas, restaurants, and even schools are also closed. However, the schools here were not really closed. The government created a new system, namely online learning. With this system, every student will carry out the learning process via the internet network. For example, they will enter their respective class groups, whether it is a class group that uses the WhatsApp application, Telegram, Google Classroom, or others. The teacher will teach the material and questions in the group, and students will understand and answer the material provided by the teacher. This is what continues in online learning. Online learning itself has advantage and disadvantage. Some of the advantages of online learning include: first, it does not create a crowd, and this will reduce the spread of the coronavirus. Second, students can relax more in their homes under the supervision of their parents. And the third, there will be a more intense relationship between students and their parents. However, besides having advantages, online learning also has disadvantages. Include: first, it may be easy for students in urban areas to find a good internet network. On the other hand, for students in rural areas, they have to walk several kilometers or go to higher place just to find a good internet network. This makes them need extra energy to learn than usual. Second, because there is no direct supervision from the teacher, students are more often late submitting their assignments, and they don't even do them at all. This makes them less disciplined than when they follow direct learning. And third, because students study at home, they don't meet their classmates, as in direct learning. This makes students often sad, anxious, and sometimes even cry because they miss their friends and teachers.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, the expert body on coronavirus, has released guidance for general public and healthcare professionals on the symptoms of the virus. A person could be at risk if they have any or all of the following: fever and symptoms of lower respiratory illness, such as coughing or difficulty breathing, after traveling to Wuhan or having close contact with someone who was ill and is now under investigation for the virus in the past 2 weeks. Fever or symptoms of lower respiratory illness after having close contact in the past 2 weeks with someone who's been confirmed to have the virus. The CDC defined close contact as being within about 6 feet, 1.8 meters, or within the room or care area of a person with the coronavirus for a prolonged period without appropriate protective clothing, or having direct contact with the infectious secretions of a person with the virus without protective clothing. Coronaviruses are particularly dangerous for people who have weaker immune systems, like young children and older adults. To protect yourself from the virus, try to avoid contact with people who display symptoms similar to those of pneumonia or the common cold, like coughing or a runny nose. Don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth with unwashed hands. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water and scrub for at least 20 seconds. Use alcohol-based hand sanitizer when possible. Avoid animals and animal markets. The only current treatment for coronavirus being offered is supportive in nature. If you notice any of these symptoms and conditions, please contact your nearest professional healthcare setup. Help spread this information to everyone.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. The exact time that the virus can survive on surfaces is not yet known. So it is wise to clean surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of people infected with COVID-19. Hands touch many surfaces, which can be contaminated with the virus. You should therefore avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, since contaminated hands can transfer the virus from the surface to yourself. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. If a tissue is used, discard it immediately into a closed bin. The most effective way to prevent the spread of the new coronavirus is to clean your hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. This will eliminate the virus if it is on your hands. Stay healthy and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Okay guys, after we know some of the advantage and disadvantage of online learning during this pandemic, I guess in your opinion, where are the more between the advantage and disadvantage that you get during this online learning? You can conclude each answer. Okay, before we close our discussion for today, I just hope that this coronavirus will end soon and hopefully we can all return to normal activities as usual. And may all of us always be healthy by God. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for listening to my first podcast. May be useful, keep awake, and always wear a mask and wash your hand. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.